Alright, Illinois Oil Gas Act Subpartj Vacuum 1005 Applicability. Provision of Subpart apply with vacuum pumps or other devices use oil gas production wells creating a vacuum in an oil gas well with any well with a vacuum pump existing time of adoption. Adoption of the rules shall apply with a permit in 6 months after the adoption of the rules. Application for vacuum permit. No person shall use a vacuum device oil gas production with a well without permit with the department. Application for the permit you use vacuum device should be made on the form prescribed by the department and executed under the penalties of perjury. If the application does not contain all of the required information, document the department shall notify the applicant and write with a notification should the best of the deficiency application show the vibe of the applicant and the applicant will deemed denied unless of the required information of the document submitted within 60 days of the filing with the date of the notification. Contents of application. Application for the permit of vacuum device and production should be the name of the address of the permit, the name of the well, the legal location of the well, the names, the depths of formation, subject vacuum, map showing the boundary, leasehold, the enhanced oil recovery unit with which the vacuum device will be located, the exact location of the well where the vacuum device will be installed, location, unplugged production wells, lease or unit, with the name of the permit of the producing leasehold within the quarter mile of the well where the vacuum device will be located, location offset of the production wells will be located within a quarter mile where the vacuum device is located. Submit evidence with the notice required under Section 240-1040. Let's see here. We're on to 1020. Authorization authority of person signing. Applicant with a vacuum permit shall identify whether the applicant, individual, partnership, corporation, other than any shall contain the address and signature owner in person with authorized sign for the such owner individual application signed with the individual owner of the partnership application should be signed with the general partner of the owner of the corporation application shall be signed with the officer of the corporation legal signature of the owner of the authorized person of the applicant signed with the person having the power of attorney to sign or such owner authorized person provide a certified copy of the power of the attorney on the file of the department accompanied with the application at need of the person at need or person with whom the permit is issued with the call of the permittee and ensure the response of the regulatory requirements. If the applicant is a corporation, charter must authorize the corporation to engage in permanent activity. The corporation must be incorporated or authorized to do state in the business of Illinois. Notice of hearing on the before the day of the filing of the vacuum permit application on the date of the department of application shall notify certified mail with a return receipt request of the permit to the well of the lease within a quarter mile of the radius applicant shall with the general notice by publication newspaper and general circulation of the county was located. The notice shall with the depth of the formation vacuum is applied with the exact levels of the wells effective use for the vacuum and direct with the telephone number office of oil gas resource management of the department. Statement to the public 15 days of the day with the postmark with the note of the comment application. The comments must be made with the written department objections. Written objection to the applicant with the file within 15 days of the posted with the notice for the department shall consider the objection of the determined with the permit of the issue of the objection shall with the raise of the factual legal question regarding sufficient application meeting with the requirements of permit with the present data indicating correlative rights may be not protected and permanent objection shall be with a public hearing. A hearing shall be set only with the other parts of the litigation if the permit has been filled. Public hearing, any public hearing shall be held in accordance with subsection C of the conduct of the department solely for the purpose of resolving factual, legal, correlative of the right of questions raised with the objection. Notice of the hearing shall be sent on the department of application for the object of the mailing notice for the United States of the mail package, paid at Subpartj address, last known address, certified on court reporter shall be recorded with the hearing with the department explained with the hearing officer with the designated director should conduct with the hearing. Hearing officer shall allow the party of the hearing with the present evidence in form of the informal, including oral testimony, documentary evidence, to let the hearing officer determine that evidence irrelevant, immaterial, unduly repetitive, such as the reasonable, prudent members of the public and people knowledgeable oil gas field would not rely upon the conduct of the affairs. Hearing officer shall have the power to continue the hearing, leave the record with a certain period of the time in order to receive the further evidence after the receipt of the transcript of the hearing of the department shall render the decision on the objection. Issue permit. If the applicant is satisfied with the requirements of the act, the department shall issue the permit 15 days with a posted mark of the notice of the term of the adjacent permit within accordance with the 240-1040A. Permit is not issued for the application not complying with the 240-250B with the permit valid over the life of the well with the automatically transfer with the well with the transfer in accordance with the subpart N. Permit shall not be issued for the applicant notice of the department determines with the issuing vacuum permit not protected with correlative rights with adjacent permits of the field of investigation with the department written upon the request permit with a quarter-inch mile with the existing well with a vacuum permit that is determined with the rate adjacent with a permit with a protected with the existing permit may be revoked hearing the notice according to subsection section 240-1030D. Permit amendments. Permit shall not expose the unpermitted reservoir vacuum without obtaining the permit amended with the department. Permit shall make application amendment with the form prescribed by the department. Permit shall comply with the section 240-1040 subpart prior to issuance permit amendments. Prior permit amendments. And that completes section subpart J vacuum.